Hey everyone, Mrs. Peterson here, and today I wanted to talk to you all about humility. And so, what is humility? Well, being humble and considering others better than yourself. So what does humility look like? Well, you're going to let your performance do the talking. You don't talk about your own performance, you let what you did show about who you are. Also, let others praise you and not praising yourself from your own lips. What does humility also look like? Well, when you do something really, really well, act like you've been there before and give credits to your teammates. So for instance, if I am choreographing a dance, which I don't do so much anymore, but I used to, as I talk about it or as someone gives me a compliment, then I will also say, well, my students, they also helped choreograph this part and I'm so proud of them. So instead of just saying, oh, great, thanks, I'm going to find other ways that I can include other people and compliment those other people. Another way of saying it is the quantity a person possesses are nowhere near as important as the quality that a person possesses, the qualities. So how does humility help you? It helps you stay grounded and remain driven and unselfish in the process. What is a way to think about humility? Well, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility consider others better than yourselves. So, for yourself, you want to look to be more grounded instead of less arrogant. You want to look to be more authentic as opposed to being self-absorbed. You want to look to be respectful as opposed to being, of course, disrespectful. You want to look to be selfless as opposed to being egotistic. And we've all seen both sides of that. But if you are growing in humility, you're going to want to work towards the left side. To be grounded, to be more authentic, to be respectful, to be selfless, not like the ones on the right. And come to think of it, my audio-video production class has done an amazing job of putting together a video really just to share with you how to be humble. So with no further ado, I'd like to introduce audio-video production class, How to Become Humble.
Do you get in trouble after Thanksgiving dinner because you make your little cousins cry during a game of Uno?
Yes! Yes! I won, and you didn't. I told you, you stink. Now, hand over your monthly allowance and despair as I bask in the radiance of my glory. Wait. Don't tell Mom.
Are you done with being an athlete in the Trauma Olympics?
Yes! Oh yeah! Whoa!
Are you tired of being an insufferable, arrogant jerk with no friends? Then you need the Humility Fairy. The Humility Fairy will help bring out your inner humility.
Bro, do you even have any Robux? That avatar is so ugly. The only thing uglier than that avatar is your mom. I don't know if you should save up money to buy Robux or buy your mom plastic surgery.
What did you say about my mother?
The Humility Fairy will teach you to channel your inner humbleness and guide you to become your best self.
See, guys, I told you I was so good. That was so good, right, guys? Right?
I've heard SoundCloud rappers better than you.
Within just a few days, you'll be so humbled, you'll forget what the word ego even means.
Oh my gosh, is that the new iPhone 15 Pro Max? Apple hasn't even released those yet.
Good job being humble. Very, very good.
Try the Humility Fairy today to start your new, happy, humble life. We are legally obligated to inform all potential clients that any and all purchases of the Humility Fairy services are non-refundable and therefore permanent. The Humility Fairy cannot be held legally responsible for any damage done to objects of people. Please purchase at your own discretion.
Wait, what?
How does your humility measure up? Well, I want you to look, since I've just spoken about humility, I want you to look at these. And this is an inside scoreboard, so you're not going to say this to anybody. But if you are anywhere between a 1 and a 4, then you still have a lot to work on. If you're a 5, you're actually really lucky at this age. You're really blessed, because you see the world different than most teenagers do, and most adults. So you want to work up the scale from being poor to being excellent. And how are you going to do that? Well, there's a couple different things that you want to think about. How are you going to exhibit it in your competition? How are you going to exhibit it in your work or your classroom? How are you going to exhibit humility in your community? So that could be at home, in your neighborhood, in your activities, in your places of worship. How are you going to exhibit that humility? You can think of it this way. I will let my performance speak for itself. I will consider others. I will be genuine. And I will be at peace with myself. Humility. It's something that will grow each one of us into a person that is a person of stature and favor, where other people want to be around us, where other people feel comfortable around us, where other people are drawn to that part of us that helps them become a better person as well. Thanks for listening about humility. Oh yeah, I have one more thing to show you.